Since the beginning of the 21st century, the demand for Meanwell's power supplies in Europe has increased. To offer more efficient and localized services, Meanwell established a branch in the Netherlands. The priority is to formulate a full delivery and inventory plan.
那时候我们跟客户讲的意思是说，如果我这边没有货的话，我就免费帮你空运进。我时常讲，我们是懂得让利。可是让利的时候，相对而言，我们也得到我们需要的。2006年，欧洲民委在这边成立，那是在就离这边不远的500公尺左右的这个一个小的一个办公室，加上一个小的一个仓储。主要是说，在商业模式有做一些简短的改变。跟林先生他们2位就讨论到这样的状况，说认为应该要在欧洲也设一个办公室。
Because lighting market needs immediate delivery time of the goods, and the combination between Meanwell that produce, they send to the distributor that keep stock, or they send to Meanwell Europe. Then they can serve locally, the local country in Europe to serve quickly the product, in my opinion, was the key of success.
Since the founding of Meanwell Europe, the adequate inventory levels have allowed us to deliver samples to our clients more promptly. The 24/7 after-sales service and technical support provide real-time and localized services. In November 2019, the European Technical Seminar was held in the Netherlands. Hundreds of product managers and engineers from the distribution network gathered here. This is also one of the most important meetings that Meanwell has with its distributors.
The VP of Meanwell Taiwan is here because he is responsible for the...
Well, I think this is important. Not all the company, but the better company do it, because in business is before is necessary to the introduction to new products. Test and so on, and it's very good because there are a lot of nice experience, nice fact that we can describe. Probably the best was we were in Holland. The guys that organized stay there printed some US dollar with the face of Jerry, and Jerry said, "Okay, when I will raise 1 billion of turnover, I will change this dollar with the real one," and this really happened last year. Well, it's very nice. It's very nice.
All distributors in the Meanwell network is very important. Yeah, we can share information, we can share our point of view, and we can learn from each other. And therefore, I'm really happy to have these events organized by Meanwell, that we can meet each other. The complete German distribution network, and to have these kind of discussions. Yeah. What he create from let me say 1 people company to now 1 billion company is more than a great success, I think. Yeah.
For me, it's Meanwell like unique, because it's a state-of-the-art technology combined with a very good marketing and to a very attractive price. I think it's the whole package. We have other suppliers, they are very strong in technology, but maybe weak in marketing. Or they have a good price, but weak in technology. But on Meanwell, it's covered everything together to one strong brand.
Meanwhile, team is always good intention. It's good people that you can trust, that you can talk, and that they can listen, and they want to help you. So this is the willing from everyone to support you, not being selfish. I think this is one of the characters common at Meanwell staff. Yeah.
When you hope that higher than 70, even 80% of your daily sales. Okay, so we will continuously support and maintain
this. This is not a continuous load, this is a peak load. So although we actually step by step we're able to penetrate this customer. I feel sometimes you're like a translator, right? You have the wish of customers in Europe, and you have, of course, how you work with your colleagues in other regions and in Asia. Without any, so what they do is they take the same NMP.
Meanwell always treats distributors in the same way as its own staff. So opinions from distributors often help Meanwell grow. Being a good listener is a core value of this great company.
Keep their eyes open, their mind open, and look for new ideas, but also listen to the older generation, because also they have some good experience they can share with the younger generation. And only if you work together you can improve and evolve to the next level. They develop themselves. They come from, from the caterpillar to the butterfly. They really evolve, and from a small company, let's say, which was other competitors said, Meanwell, that's a cheap Taiwanese product. They become now to the world leader in standard power supplies, reaching 1 billion. And the other companies who laughed about Cherry, now they're much, much smaller. And so he did everything right, and still way to improve to reach the 2 billion or even more.
Meanwell has set up an advisor committee composed of distributor representatives from all regions. During the distributor conferences every year, participants exchange their ideas and express their opinions. There are opportunities to discuss issues such as new product proposals, marketing strategies, or suggestions. Distributors usually seize the chance to communicate their ideas with Meanwell.
绵伟这是一间充满了这种善意跟诚意的公司，那么它的善意呢，让它可以就是用一个仁义的心的面对这个世界上所有的伙伴、供应商、客户经销商，而它的诚意呢，让它可以就是一丝不苟的持续的把产品和服务持续的改善和进步。
I think the advisory meeting is a, good platform to have a discussion from distributor to distributor, but also from distributor to manufacturer to Meanwell, and all the backwards, of course. Yeah, it's a roundtable discussion, an intensive roundtable discussion, where we can discuss about the current upcoming things, about demands of customers, demands of industries, the newest regulations, for example, newest norms, what we have to do, or what we have to consider. But we can also discuss about internal things, internal processes or transactions between Meanwell and the distributor, how to improve our processes, how to fast up our processes, and we see kind of speed, or bring speed into these processes, improve our business at the end. Yeah? And I think it's a good way to learn or understand each other better. Understand each other and understand our demands, the demands of the manufacturer, but also the demands of the distribution partner. And for Meanwell at the end, I think it's a good way to get information from the local markets.
Meanwell is not only a professional power supply company, but also treats everyone with goodwill to achieve a win-win situation by sharing benefits. That's the foundation for Meanwell to keep growing with partners.
Because the philosophy is always to have a good intention. So, and this is not only about to provide that service only to customer. This is about relationship between people. So this is like family. You love your children, you love your wife, you love your mother, and you are ready to help each other. And this is that style.
Meanwell never does its business alone. It is composed of a group of trusty partners.